Many people only know this small portion of Sandon, British Columbia, with the longest running hydroelectric power generating station, the 1900s City Hall building, a locomotive that used to run in Sandon in its heyday. Can't forget the Brill Trolley Bus collection, all along Carpenter Creek. Today I'm trading in these four wheels for these four wheels. There's more to Sandon than meets the eye. So this behind me is the 4000 mine. It shut down in 1992-93, and that was actually the last mine to shut down here in Sandon. I wanted to take you on an adventure today to show you all the fun and cool things that you can see in and around Sandon, especially if you're into dirt biking, off-roading, ATVs. These mountains just go on, and there's so much cool stuff that you can find. I'm just going to take you on a little teaser. Little cart for the mine. This is pretty cool. So the workers, miners, they would sit on the bench here, and that's how they travel into the mine. Some old school lockers. It takes me back to high school. My oh my. So much stuff. We had Electric City. Some ore carts. Some spare tires. Well, let's go and continue our adventure. See what else we can find. So these here are core samples. This is what they would drill into the mountainsides to see what was in there, what kind of minerals they had. Of course, looking for silver. This seems to have a little bit of pyrite, I noticed right there. And it's pretty cool looking. We're going to make our way down there and go up through this way. As you can tell, this isn't one that's used too often. So it took me to a dead end, but I'm pretty intrigued what's going on in here. Because I see some old pieces of wood here and some up in the tree here too. So let's go check it out. Here's some water. It's a wee little stream. Oh, cool. This was a mine I was trying to find a couple months back. Isn't that something else? Unfortunately, you can't see in there. That's pretty cool. I am going to take you to another mine that we can go into. Well, this tree has come down pretty recently. You can see a few little slides going on there. But we are going to head on up this way. I made it up. Those calves are burning. A little short of breath. It's a bit of a scramble getting up here, but we made it up. And here is the mine. See the old rails in here. Just gonna straddle them while I walk in here so I don't get wet. You can't even see me. It's so dark. There we go. There's the opening. Yeah, hopefully there's no bears starting to hibernate in here. But I'm going to turn you around and let's see what we find. The tin can lantern. Not sure what that is. Oops. Didn't mean for that to fall. Ooh, this is so cool. This is why I came in here, to show you this. So those right there, they're growing from the cave ceiling, are called stalactites. And when they grow from the ground, which there is night, they're stalagmites. But like I said, don't see any on the ground. They do grow quite slowly, about 1/4 inch to 1 inch per century. That one you were just looking at was about 1 1/4 inches, which would be to me indication at least 125 years old that this mine was drilled out. now we have entered the neighboring ghost town of Sandon, which was Cody. Looks like you got an outhouse over there. Let's go check it out. Old chimney. This building was originally built as the Cody K&S rail station, which would have been the train's last stop, for it would back up on a wide track to turn around and head back to Caslow. Old bed frame there. Cool door. Got a cot bed in this corner. Love the lace curtains. Those steps look like they're in pretty good shape. Not too shabby. So this was a concentrator mill once upon a time. The remains of it now. So cool. It was quite the process to get galena from the mountains all the way to the smelters. And one of the steps was to put it through the concentrator mill. So it would take the larger chunks, ground it up into a powder. They'd fill bags up to 100 pounds, load them onto the trains, and they'd be shipped off to the smelters down in the States for the first 20 years till Trail got theirs in 1912. Wonder what the white is all about. I do believe this is lime that they used during the processing. Wow, check that out. Ain't that something else? Cool. So we got some more ruins here. Not sure what this was. Could have been my manager's house. Could have been another mine of sorts. Maybe just some cabins. Okay, that wood was slippery. It was a soft landing anyways. I'm all good. I found out these ruins were once a hotel. I love the colorings on this rock. Cool. This must have been the tram line that came down to this concentrator mill that carried the ore. So this here behind me was where the caretaker of the intakes would stay during the winter time. That way they didn't have to venture so far to take care of the intakes for the powerhouse. Because cold winters for mice, and they have to make sure that ice is broken up to keep that water flow going for that power generating station to run. That roof's pretty bent, obviously from snow loads. Just a tiny little cabin. My guess that's a bunk bed there. You got a little shelf under here. The ceiling's really caved in on this side here. They would have had their wood stove there. I could so live in this tiny little place. How cute. We didn't take much to fix it up either. It's pretty cool. So rumor has it that the unmarked cemetery of Cody lays beside the Freddie Lee Slide in the Cedar Grove. Well, this here is the Freddie Lee slide. Could this be the Cedar Grove? Three miners had lost their lives when the Freddie Lee slide happened. And also a mother and a child are apparently buried here too. It's hard to see on camera, but I actually see 5 mounds. One of them starting here, then here, and it continues down this way. But once again, we'll never know for, like I said, there's no markers to say so. Well, this adventure's come to an end. So is my time in Sandon. New adventures await. Till next time, take care of yourself. Enjoy life. Bye-bye.